Hey, everybody. Welcome to Spontaneanation and Crossover Month. That's right. For the next 4 Mondays, I am doing crossovers with some of my favorite shows. It also ended up coincidentally being White People Month. But there's still very good shows with some of my favorite white people. It would have been completely white had it not been for this episode, Bajillion Dollar Properties. You may or may not know, I think you know, that I am one of the cast members of a show called Bajillion Dollar Properties on the CISO streaming platform. It's maybe my favorite job that I've ever had, and this is my favorite cast that I've ever worked with. We almost had everybody, but we have enough for a quorum. So I hope you enjoy this, and if you haven't checked out Bajillion Dollar Properties, I hope that you will. CISO is a pretty decent bargain. You get a lot of entertainment for a very small fee, and they're just adding more and more original programming, which I think is great. A lot of your favorite people are on CISO shows, and Bajillion Dollar Properties is not just dear to my heart, but I think is an extremely funny show. And our 3rd season will drop on CISO June 1st. So check that out. And if you haven't seen the show, get caught up. Get CISO. Watch the first 2 seasons. There's a couple free episodes on YouTube if you want to check it out. But I couldn't be more pleased to be in a room with all of these people. So here we go. This is the beginning of Crossover Month. Enjoy me with my Bajillion Dollar Properties pals. I love you. Welcome. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, boys and girls. Welcome, ghosts and goblins. Is it our Halloween episode way early? No, it's not. Look, I'm a huge fan of Christmas in July. Obviously, that's the best, and I take it literally, and I pretend that there is no Christmas in December. Even though I insist on calling it Christmas in July. And I say, Merry Christmas in July. I hate when people say happy holidays in July. Oh, it makes my blood boil. Let's put the Christ back in Christmas in July. Here's what I do. I buy a tree, stick it in my house, decorate it with summertime ornaments. What are those? Surfboards and shit. Come on, guys. Why do I have to spell everything out for you? Summertime ornaments. Think. Then I sing Christmas in July carols, where anytime the word Christmas appears in a song, I add in July. We wish you a Merry Christmas in July. We wish you a Merry Christmas in July. Right? Everyone loves it, except everyone around me. And then December comes. People say Merry Christmas, and I'm like, did you get hit in the head with a brick? It's December. Christmas is in July. That's why we call it Christmas in July. Da-doy. Then I run around them in a circle going, Christmas is in July. Christmas is in July. And they think I'm a little dead Victorian child. Okay, this is the Halloween episode. Guys, I tried to trick you with a twist ending. Isn't that fun? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spontaneanation with Paul F. Tompkins. I am the second part. This is a show where I invite special guests onto the program to have a free-form conversation with me, inspired by a conversation. What? Inspired by the movie My Dinner with Andre. Inspired by a blind question from our previous episode's guest. Then I invite some improviser pals onto the program to do a narrative improv with me. That is one continuous story as opposed to unconnected scenes. Perhaps using details gleaned from our conversation with a special guest. Not always. And then it is all scored on piano by Mr. Eban Schletter. That's what he goes like. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to kick off Crossover Month on Spontaneanation. This whole month, I'm going to be having guests on that are shows that I am a fan of some shows that I am a part of, like this one. My guests and improvisers today are all my castmates from the fantastical show Bajillion Dollar Properties on CISO. Yeah. Help me. Murder. Please welcome back to the show Tim Baltz, Mandell Maughan, Tawny Newsome, and Drew Tarver.
Hello, it's nice to be here.
Guys, thank you for your sirens and howls. Thank you for being here alphabetically. What a pleasure to have you all. Now, we were also supposed to have Ryan Gall and Dan Adut rounding out the cast, of course. Dan Adut had a family emergency. He said that it was not serious. He said, I quote, he said, I have to fly to be with my family for my dad's surgery. Then he said, it's not serious, so you can make fun of me. And then Ryan Gall, who's testing for a network pilot. He got that tested last minute, couldn't be here. It is Breitbart's first foray into scripted programming. So we wish him best of luck. Very intriguing to Tim Baltz.
I gave away what I like.
Tim loves content.
I gave away what I like.
No, but he's perfect.
He really is.
You know, he's been an
Great
alt-right
for it.
poster child from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, he's his hard body and his sharp mind.
Boston.
Defenders of the things that
That's right.
I don't know enough about. I don't know enough about.
Were you doing Alex Jones? Were you doing a little Alex Jones?
Don't give me Alex Jones right now!
Listen, here's what everyone sounds like. That's Tim Baltz, who was just doing that nonsense, who was screaming. Tawny, what do you sound like?
I sound like a respectful listener.
Mandell, give him a taste.
I'm usually giggling, so it's like.
You're pretty giggly. It's true.
You'll
Why
hear
do
that
you
one.
giggle so much?
I'm happy. I'm enjoying what's happening.
That's not true.
Okay, fine. I'm hoping you think it's cute.
That's it.
I'm hoping you think it's cute. Oh, for the longest time, I tried to get the Pillsbury Doughboy on this show. He's still pretty cute, right? That still works.
Yeah.
All these years
He's
later.
still looking good.
He looks. That's Drew Tarver.
Hello. This is my voice, and this is when I'm being crazy.
Be normal, Drew.
I like crazy.
Guys, I have a question for you. We'll all answer this question as a family.
We are a family. That's very important.
We are a family,
Yeah.
aren't we? I feel like we really have become a little family, a little showbiz
Yeah, we
family.
we should talk about our roles in the family.
I mean, honestly, this does feel like a home away from home.
You mean this room or just being together?
Being together, anywhere we
agree.
are, feels like a home.
Even
Yeah, it
our
does.
group text feels like the family Thanksgiving dinner table.
really does.
Right.
My favorite part about the group text is it's been going on for a couple of years now. How long has it been?
It feels like 10 years.
Year and a half.
A year and a half.
A year and a half. Yeah.
Year and a half. And I like when boundaries start to get pushed.
Yes.
But it's like, is this okay to say?
Yeah.
Nope.
They come at any time of the night
Yeah.
or day.
It's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Let's be clear though. 90% of the boundaries that are pushed by Dan.
That's true.
That's-
Dan
Yeah.
crosses the line, and then it'll be silence or a couple like just people voicing disgust,
Yeah.
and then Dan will be like, "Oh, it's like that, huh?"
Yeah.
And I usually respond with,
thought we were all doing this.
I thought this
That's my favorite. I thought we were all doing
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
It's like, no, Dan, you went far too far.
yeah.
The group text is what has singularly made me switch my phone to always silent mode.
Oh,
No
yes.
more vibrate.
Yes.
No more
Me too.
anything. Just perma silent. Because I'm like, well,
Yeah.
I'm going to look at it eventually. I'll know if something happens.
Once my family chain started, I went to silent with my family.
Are they more frequent than
Yeah,
this
it'll
group?
just be my mom all of a sudden being like, "Hey, y'all, these bed skirts are on sale. They're here, here, here." Just like so much stuff.
Like links.
Yeah, like links. Read this article, thought of y'all. It's here, here, here.
Does she do it where each sentence is its own text? Like
Yes,
she can't.
She does not consolidate. It's stream of consciousness.
That's incredible.
Well, guys, I have a question for you, and this is one of the few times we've conversed in real life.
Oh.
Here's the question put forth by our previous episode's guest, and that question is, in an apocalypse, what will be the most valuable item to trade? What? Mandell's reaction immediately like, what?
Tim's gonna flourish.
Yeah.
This.
Wait, you're predicting our performance?
So
Yeah.
is
She's
Connie.
already mad about our
Rue's
performance.
gonna say something funny, and I'm just gonna be like racking my brain. It's just gonna be so frustrating.
Well,
for me,
go
this
first.
question.
Go
Go
first.
first. and
No,
then
I
you
don't
have
want to
to
know.
live
I
up to
don't
us.
want to go first.
Do you want to go last? Do you want that pressure?
That's
Yes, I
worse.
do want to go last.
Oh, shit. Type A.
I have 3 answers. None of them are funny.
Yeah.
They don't have to be funny, by the way.
Yeah,
This
no.
isn't match game.
They will not be funny. They are not funny.
3 items you would need in the
No, just
apocalypse.
one
Walk
to
into a
trade.
bar.
Oh, just the bartender says, "Do I know you?" And then something else.
I've never heard "Do I know you"?
Me
Is
either.
that a reference to something?
He's a sassy bartender.
Oh yeah, sassy bartender. Our local bartender's pretty sassy. That
Very
was for
sassy.
me.
This communal joke writing has not worked out.
Well, Tim, what do you think? What are your answers?
Wait, I have to pick one?
To trade.
Yes.
Say whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, all right. The 3 that came to mind right away would be like a great pair of shoes.
What?
You mean like? Hold on a second.
I'll say them right away. I'll say all
great
3.
one?
Do it.
I'll say all
Do it.
3. I'll see a great pair of shoes.
Gray.
A versatile tool like a hammer or
A Leatherman.
Yeah, and then the ability to make fire.
This is
The
to
ability-
trade, not just to have.
Huh?
I know mine.
The rest
I know
of the question
mine.
was
I just
to
thought of
it
it.
was to
trade. What would be the
trade.
most important items to trade?
Oh, so you come across someone with the same foot size that looks at your shoes and is like, "Those look more comfortable than mine. I'm willing to give you all this stuff."
I guess, but how do you trade the ability to make fire?
You teach someone to make fire in
So-
exchange for what?
Or
you have a-
maybe
you
they
have a tool.
The,
You have
they
like
have
a-
tools
like
to
a
make
flint?
fire.
You have a flint
I
starter or
understood
something.
this.
What? I immediately.
I thought it was a superpower.
I thought it was.
The ability.
So many interpretations.
No.
All right, you want a
A lighter.
superpower? The ability to make shoes for everyone that are super comfortable and durable.
Do you know what it was? Because of the post-apocalypse scenario, I immediately went to, you have to like rub sticks together. It never occurred to me, like, oh yeah, lighters.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought like Captain Planet style, like you make fire.
Oh, those flint
he have-
starters that are like they just make sparks, right?
Yeah.
Did he
'Cause
have
you wouldn't
powers, Captain
fluid, lighter fluid.
No, but all the little kids did. Well, he was when your powers combined, Captain Planet. It was the kid with the animals for heart, the water chick, the wind guy.
The kid with the animals for heart.
Heart was the most bogus one. It was like
Heart
wind,
was a
water,
power?
fire, heart, and all these fucking forest animals would come leaping through.
What?
You don't remember heart? Oh yeah.
I never saw Captain Planet.
Oh, you got to go back and
What
I
watch.
don't
was
know
the-
what we're talking about.
Captain Planet was, honey, Captain Planet.
She's already mad.
She's already mad.
Just frustrated.
Why? What's your? We'll get
Captain
into Captain
Planet?
Planet in a second. It was a cartoon.
All right.
That was supposed to teach kids about how the Earth is important.
I barely knew that.
It was a
I watched
tangent
Dumbo.
anyway.
yeah.
This was fun. That was in the 40s.
The only cartoon you've seen.
No, I
Dumbo.
just remember I watched it a lot.
Very
movie.
weak environmental message.
But it's sad. It's sad. I remember crying. And
very
Lady and
sad.
the Tramp. I watched Lady and the Tramp.
Sure.
So you're pro animal.
Yes.
You'd love the heart kid in Captain Planet.
I don't know. He sounds like a loser.
What is your trade item?
Oh shoot. I thought of it and then I changed my mind. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna say it and then let me explain before
right.
everybody.
Nope, I'm
gives
gonna
it.
jump all over
I
you.
knew it.
You're sure you don't want to go last?
No, I'm just gonna go. I'm
Okay.
just gonna go. Title. Okay, let me
What?
explain.
Like
yes,
to
just
a
hold
car?
on. Like if
Wait, the
if
Jay-Z
you could,
music thing?
Come on.
That album?
She specifically
Whose album
asked.
was Title?
Thank you,
Fiona
John.
Apple.
Fiona
Go
Apple.
ahead.
Great album.
Title. Like if you could trade. Like if Drew. Okay, if I was really hungry. And Drew had food.
Okay.
And he was like, I'll give you all this food if you give me the
This
title to
scenario
be
is perfect
king.
for my answer. Okay.
And once you're king, you can take whatever you want from anyone.
No.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's
because,
assuming we've done a feudal system government.
Yeah, well,
post-apocalypse.
in mine we have.
Wait, so you would be king bestowing this title. Why wouldn't you just take his food because you're king?
Well, okay, bad
Yeah,
example.
who are
but
you
yeah,
in this
so,
situation?
Well,
Why
I
give
mean,
away king?
Well, you wouldn't, but that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
wait.
Like, what?
That's a bad. King is a bad example.
So wait, you're king, but maybe you give
There's
someone
different-
like a duke. Like you can give him
Right,
duke power.
right.
dukedom,
Right. Someone could be
a duchy,
a guard.
a guard.
Someone
Wait, who wants
Right below
to be a
Duke.
guard?
Listen, because yes,
below Duke is
sometimes it
obviously
can be a
guard.
thankless job, but you're still the king's like right. You're with the king all the time, so whatever the king has, you usually.
So you're
get.
like his entourage?
Yeah,
You're like a turtle.
Wait, whatever. You're the king's turtle.
yeah.
Whatever the king has, because the guard is in close proximity, the guard also gets.
Yeah, like he'll probably like share his leftovers. No matter what you say, I'm so really proud of myself.
Okay, all right.
That is an out of the box answer.
Thank you.
I think it's like, but it does depend on a greater understanding of what is happening in this apocalypse.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, in this post-apocalyptic world, where I guess I don't know what government has been established and
how
who's
long
in charge.
has it been?
It sounds like a feudal-based government, heavily influenced by the show Entourage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like that.
Heavily.
Which
That's fine.
Heavily.
like great for women on both parts. Just like really bang up world. We did it, guys. We burned down the patriarchy and the world, and we restarted it worse.
Tawny, what would be yours?
I mean, so boring, but like water, right? Because we need that now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that
No, Mandel, that's not what we do
cannot
here.
boo.
That's not what we do here.
I could have said water.
okay, fine. You know what I'm gonna say? Melanin. That's what I'm gonna say.
Because more
The
interesting.
sun is gonna
That's
destroy
smart.
us.
Yes,
That's true.
that.
And
I
then
like
we
it.
also get rid of racism if everyone's just like dark as hell. So then you're protected from the sun. Everybody's black as fuck. And that sounds like the greatest apocalypse to me.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
So
I like that a lot.
So melanin.
Okay.
I'm in.
How do you give
bet
someone
you are.
melanin?
Are you
Are you
melanin?
offering?
In my post-apocalyptic world, I have become a scientist, much like Will Smith in I Am Legend, where he spends all his time trying to find the cure to the zombie vampirism. Sorry, spoilers from 2008. And I figured out a way to like,
Shit.
inject it into you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to spend my I'm going to say like the 7 years after the apocalypse, I'm just like in a bunker working on it. So then after that, I'll
That's
have
good.
the cure.
I am probably going to ask I'm going to trade like more clothes, long sleeve clothes, hats before I get injected with your melanin. But especially in this post-apocalyptic world, I'm probably going to choose clothes over your melanin injection.
Don't
But
you
that's
want to
just-
cure
sunscreen.
racism though?
Oh, I'm all for that because it feels like is race relations going to get better in the apocalypse?
If everyone just
Good
looks the
question.
same.
It's a good question. I mean, I like to think that we'll all kind of come to our senses and say, we got to work together.
Yeah.
I bet the Breitbart pilot that Ryan's booking right now disagrees with what we're talking
Yes.
about.
It's actually all about that.
Yeah, and his character's name is Breitbart Simpson.
It's all about the white genocide.
Oh God.
Drew, what are your items?
I think I'm going to go with brown rice. It's dry, it's easy to store, it's a complex carb.
Sure.
It doesn't taste as good as white rice, but
Is that true, though?
not
Yes.
to me.
Because I feel like white rice is bringing nothing but itself to the table. You have to put stuff on white rice.
Yeah.
You eat brown rice plain?
I don't eat like just a bowl of
Well, because you're
brown
saying
rice.
white rice, you need something
I'm
with,
s-
as if brown rice you didn't.
Yeah, you know what? I guess I would sooner have a side of brown rice than a side of plain white rice.
Because it's nutty. It's got like a nutty flavor.
Got a nutty
Yeah,
flavor that
I
enjoy.
prefer a white toast to a wheat toast. I'll order wheat toast because it's better for you. But if I'm just like, if it's deathbed toast choice, I'm getting white toast.
Let's go around the horn. Deathbed
Deathbed
toast choice.
toast choice.
Mandel.
Sourdough.
Good one.
Rye bread already buttered.
No.
Suck it, you guys.
Rye bread already buttered.
Okay,
That's smart.
sourdough cheese
smart.
between.
That is smart.
I like the already buttered part of it.
Also, this rice toast discussion is actually the A storyline in the Breitbart pilot that Ryan is looking right now.
It's like everything's been turned brown, even our toast. I'm going with a whole French baguette, untoasted. I'm just gonna eat the whole
smart.
thing.
Oh.
Wait, that's an option?
Yeah,
To have
man.
untoasted?
All right,
I mean,
then-
I guess it
Oh,
is.
he's
I
mad
wanna-
because he's French.
I want a croissant.
That's why he's mad.
I want a croissant with the little ends
Oh,
that
he
come
wants a
out.
croissant.
I'll rip those off. I'll cut it in half, and I'll stuff that with butter and
The
jam.
ends that come out?
Yeah, the crescent ends.
This is like a sandwich
Okay,
now.
yeah, now I know.
No,
I
it's
said,
not.
This is
I
not-
want two
No, we're
pieces of
talking
sourdough with cheese in between, and I want it hot.
No,
So that's a grilled
guys.
cheese.
I want a lasagna. I want a lasagna
Wait,
with
lasagna?
a Caesar salad
That's an option?
and a rye Manhattan.
My deathbed toast is a pint of Haagen-Dazs ice cream.
And I won't be put to death without it.
Guys, we really cracked the case on this one.
We did.
We have to take a break, and then we'll come back with more of this bullshit. Today's Spontaneous Nation is brought to you by our old friends, Leesa Mattresses. Leesa was founded with a simple goal to help people sleep better. Simple, perhaps, but noble, in my humble opinion. And with an innovative direct-to-consumer online strategy, Leesa's 100% American-made mattresses are challenging the traditional mattress industry. Forbes even named it one of the top 20 startups to watch. Now, if Forbes has its eyes on you, you got to look sharp, and Leesa is up to the challenge. Not to mention, Leesa was internet retailer's fastest growing e-retailer in 2015, and it's B Corp certified. Where are my B Corp fans? I don't have to tell you what that means. See for yourself why everyone is raving about Leesa by trying it in your home. 100 nights risk-free. Choose from 3 different premium foam universal adaptive feel layers, including the 2-inch Avena foam top layer for cooling and breathability, the 2-inch memory foam middle layer for body contouring, or the 6-inch dense core support foam for durability. Leesa mattresses are available online only in the U.S. and the UK, Canada, and Germany, or at the Leesa Dream Gallery in Soho, New York City, and they ship to you compressed in a box with prices that start at just $525. That is very reasonable for a mattress. What do you have to lose? As our president once asked a certain community. Plus, for every 10 mattresses Leesa sells, they donate 1 to a shelter. That is a great thing. Full stop. They have already donated over 10,000 mattresses. Good on you, Leesa. Thank you. And right now, you can get $75 off a Leesa mattress with the offer code PFT. That is LEESA.com. Offer code PFT for $75 off. Leesa, the ad is over. Amanda Lund alert. Lund alert. Lund alert. That's right. Join love and marriage expert Maribel May for even more tips for how the American housewife can keep up with a fast-paced life of 1965. Following the success of her series, The Complete Woman, Maribel brings us her latest audio companion, The Complete Joy. Actress Amanda Lund, you know her. She ate a whole roll of quarters. One of a Spontaneous Nation favorite. Amanda brings Maribel to life in this hilariously accurate send-up of 1960s self-help records. Split-sider called The Complete Woman, quote, sly and subversive, end quote. Find out more about The Complete Woman, including that our own Maria Blasucci has a beautiful singing voice. Well done, Munderscore. Find out more about The Complete Woman and The Complete Joy at StitcherPremium.com/complete. That is StitcherPremium.com/COMPLETE. I don't know why they trusted you with Stitcher, but not with Complete. Anyway, I highly recommend. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the ad. I hope you will continue to patronize our sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting here with my good old friends from $1 Jillion Properties. Season 3 comes out June 1st, right?
Yeah.
Yes, June 1st. So you got some time to prepare. Find out what CISO is. It's a streaming platform. All right?
Spell it for them, because that
SEESO. CISO. It's fun to say.
Really? I thought it was Sesso.
If you see two E's together, that's how you do it? You go with the short E?
I thought it was SESSO.
No.
Come to
See,
Sesso.
you've got two
Sasu.
shows on there, and you don't know the
Sasso.
name?
That's true. Let's talk about Tim's show a little bit. Mm-hmm. It's called Shrank.
Shrank. Shrank. SHARANK. Shrank. Came out March 16th.
Woo!
And we all know the reviews have been savage.
They've been so great.
They really let you have it.
They fucking let me have it. They let my body have it. They let my
Yeah, why
creative
were there
choices
so
have
many
it.
things about your body? Why were there so many reviews about
It was
that?
uncomfortable.
It was.
I showed a little
And
too
also
much.
repetitive.
Very
It
repetitive.
was repetitive. A lot of people saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Revolting.
Very white.
Yeah.
Very
Maybe start
worried
doing
about
2 leg days a week. You
yeah.
you sad weakling.
Or
That was
even-
Alex
or
Jones, of
at
course.
least one. I mean, it was a lot of mean stuff.
Guys, do you think Alex Jones will still be alive by the time people hear this? There's a good chance that he won't be.
I don't know if I know who he is.
He's the
alt-right
guy. He's an alt-right guy. He's a Breitbart guy, right? Is he still, or is he? No, Infowars.
Yeah, yeah.
Infowars is his thing, and he screams and yells a lot.
Okay.
And he also gobbles up these crazy supplements that he peddles. That
Oh, no.
I think probably eat your brain away.
Drew's face. Oh no.
It's a real shame.
Oh, that is a shame.
It's a real shame.
Drew, you're about to get a text on the group chain about it from your mom. Like,
Oh, yeah.
link.
This guy actually made some good points. Oh, no, Mom.
Made some good points. But people can see the first season of Shrink is all available there on CISO,
Yep.
alongside the first 2 seasons of Bajillion Dollar Properties, if you want to get caught up on that show.
And soon the 3rd.
And soon the 3rd on June 1st. Now, did anyone know each other before the show?
Me and Tim did.
Yeah, but we'd never worked
And they
together.
never let us forget
And
it.
Tim did.
We didn't really know each other, so it was odd when season 1 was happening. We were kind of becoming friends and talking about all the things that we had in common, which is what seemed like we were setting each other apart. When really it was just like, so you know this person, so you know this. Oh my God, we got to catch up.
Because we have like the Venn diagram of our friend groups is almost a opaque circle.
Because you guys you're both Chicago people, Second City people.
Yeah.
So you know a lot of people in common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tawny was immediately after me on both the ETC stage and the main stage, so we never got to work together, and because of our schedules, never got to really hang out.
Now, some say I replaced him. I don't say that. I don't say that, but I've heard it around.
Some people say I was fired.
That I was your replacement.
because my skill set was
Limited?
limited
Yeah,
and less
yeah.
than Tawny.
I like to imagine Tony is like Javert chasing Tim in a Jean Valjean sort of way.
Thank you so much. I always saw myself as more of an Eponine, but I will take
Who's that
Javert.
again?
Eponine. She's the little urchin who grows up loving Marius, but can never tell him.
And she invented the EpiPen.
Who's the prostitute mom?
Shaft.
Are you just talking about Shaft?
Shut your mouth.
Fontaine.
Fontaine.
Oh, I thought she just.
And then, hold on a second. Mandell
I just-
said Fontaine and then turned and looked away into the middle distance. You're just thinking about her.
Well, that's what I would probably be cast as, is Fontaine, and so I just had a moment with her for a second over here, and then I came back.
No, you'd be Colette, or what's her name? The Judy Kuhn part. I'm sorry, I didn't see the movie. I'm going off of the Broadway. You'd be the girl that Marius is really with, the ingenue.
Oh, thank you.
Her name is Bianjanu? That's lovely. That's beautiful.
You know what else was beautiful, Paul? When you said into the middle distance, that was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I thought about writing a novel once. Mandell,
Yeah.
have you ever done a musical?
Not since I was a kid.
So you have.
Yeah. Yeah. This is my life on set.
What? Now people can see.
Say what you call me. Just refer to how do you refer to me so they understand?
I call Mandell my little sis.
Right.
Because I did not have any younger sisters. My sisters were all older.
Right.
And so I have this weird, this need to be
Constantly
fraternal
torture.
to women who are maybe slightly younger than I am. But I treat them like they're in high school and I have to look out for them and tease them.
Yeah.
It makes me feel young.
I like it.
What musical did you do? Did you only do one?
No, I did a couple. I did Aladdin, and I remember my boyfriend, Patrick Cunningham, we were in 4th grade, and we would call each other up.
Name him?
He's fine. He's fine.
He's fine? Did you kill him?
And
Of course he's still alive.
He's fine.
we were doing, I don't even think we were doing the full Aladdin. I think we were doing like a portion of it, but we would call each other
You did
and
a
sing.
portion of Aladdin?
Yeah, we did like a portion as a play.
I guess that is a lot for
Yeah, it's a lot.
children to do.
Cowards.
And we used to sing Magic Carpet Ride to each other on the phone.
Wait.
That was our
The
relationship.
Fog Hat song?
Yes.
That was our relationship. No.
Now I'm really in my head. Is that Fog Hat?
Guys, this is
No.
a really...
I don't think it is Foghat. Who is it?
Is that Eric Burden?
Steppenwolf?
Steppenwolf.
That's who it is.
I think so.
I think
That
so.
sounds about right.
Sorry. Anyway, back to your Fog Hat
Patrick
story.
Cunningham.
Like it even matters.
You and Patrick Cunningham are singing Smoke on the Water to each other.
So that was one musical.
Have you done how many?
You know what? I can't even remember.
How old were
I can't
you?
even remember what else I did in my life.
That's not true at all. How old were you when you did this?
I think 4th grade.
4th grade.
Yeah, so that was our relationship, calling each other and singing that song.
Could do worse.
Yeah.
Could
You
do
had a
lot worse.
boyfriend
Do a
in
lot worse.
4th grade?
I had 2 boyfriends I'd switch off with.
Wow.
What?
The other one was Ryan Sayer.
Is he fine too?
He's fine.
He's definitely not dead.
I mean, they're in the same place. Isn't that funny? That they're hanging out together in a safe place where they're alive.
I feed them.
What were your boyfriend girlfriend activities in the 4th grade?
Well, singing that song.
Sure.
And then sometimes just like there would be a Halloween carnival and we would hang out at
Sometimes
that.
would it be like October?
No, not necessarily. We could choose each year when we wanted to have it. And then, we would
Wait!
hang out at... That's a lie. I'm just kidding. Of course it was at Halloween.
I got excited about this school.
And we would hang out at that. And then, just like
Out.
look...
What would you do, though?
Like, walk together to a game, like a game that was set up.
This is
You know
what
I mean?
meant
This
that
is
you were having a
4th grade.
relationship as you would do
Yes.
things together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if it was just walking. Or when it was hot dog day, when you got hot dogs for
Absolutely.
hot lunch, we would sit at the same table.
Y'all had hot lunch?
Yeah, some days.
How many days y'all have hot lunch?
Oh, and we sold ice creams too. We had ice cream sandwiches that you could
cold
buy
dessert.
for $1.
Hot lunch, cold dessert.
Yeah, that's Dairy Queen slogan, right? Hot lunch, cold dessert.
Now, Tawny, you're very musical. Did you do musicals in high school, stuff like that?
I did. I was always in the chorus. I did Carousel. I did Guys and Dolls.
Sure,
I did
sure.
Joseph and his Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Why were you always in the chorus? You're amazing.
Oh, thank you, Mandell. I don't know.
But I'm actually mad about it.
I think I was awkward. I think I was trying to do too much. Currently, the same
So
thing.
you were like,
I was like, I'm kind of a dancer. I'm kind of a singer. Yeah, I can do it all. And I think
Oh,
they
I
were
see.
just like, where do we put this loud
Yeah, I
girl?
do
you were like
feel-
the co-star in a show that gets one line, like, do you want some more water? And then overdoes it with like, do you want some more water?
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Like when you have
Yeah.
that one line as an actor.
Yeah,
feel
and
like-
I was always trying to be very funny, and like those musicals, especially Carousel, they
Right.
are not funny.
Not necessarily
It's
light.
about domestic
Not light.
abuse.
Yeah. Material.
It's a weird show.
Oh, it's
a
the
weird
worst.
I
You
did
talked
one-
about that.
Yeah, I did that one in high school too. It's a very strange show.
Did you play?
Carousel. I played the unfortunately named Jigger. You must enunciate Jigger. That show, if you're not familiar with Carousel is a straight up Broadway musical that is about a horrible monster.
A carny
Yeah, a carny
beating his wife.
who beats his wife. he eventually, his wife gets pregnant. He's like, well, I got to take care of my daughter.
Yeah.
The best way to do that is do a crime. He gets shot by the cops. And then the rest of the musical is him in heaven watching his daughter grow up. It's insane.
But meanwhile, it's like, this was a real nice clam bake.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey.
there's like clam seashore shit.
How did he make it to heaven, by the way? He was a wife beater who got shot committing a crime.
Ask Rodgers and Hammerstein.
I remember seeing that play, and I don't remember any of that.
Oh, maybe you did like the TYA version where they edited it out. That's a real thing. When you're in like elementary school, they do like the 1 hour version, like you were saying, of musicals, and they'll edit out any like uncomfortable, like the TYA version of Grease.
Yeah.
There's no abortion in that one.
Grease.
There's no like sex or anything. It's just like, should I go to the dance?
But they still say the chicks will cream when they see Grease Lightning.
Oh, they're gonna cream.
Oh, God, I wish people could see Tim's face.
No.
I'm glad they can. Tim, what about you? Did you ever have to do a musical?
Yeah, my sister was in a bunch, and she's 3 years older than me. So, and she had an amazing voice. She was Audrey in
Little
Shop
Shop of
Horrors.
Horrors.
Shop of Horrors, yeah.
She was Audrey
The
from
plant.
Little Shop of Horrors
The
in
plant.
Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah. We did Fiddler.
It was a YA production.
I was Avram, the bookseller, in Fiddler.
Ah.
Look at me.
That's
Look
perfect.
at me.
You're Avram.
Yeah.
Of course
me.
you are.
Yeah.
I'm made for Fiddler.
You're made for Avram, that's for sure.
I love Fiddler. Fiddler's like, Tevye would be a dream role, but look at me. I'll never be Tevye.
That would be
Oh, 'cause you don't look
amazing
Jewish.
to see you
I
play
get it now.
Tevye.
I look the opposite of Jewish.
Sometimes I forget that white people are different types of white people.
It's hard.
But
it's
I
hard.
think it's such a gorgeous musical. So I did that, and then we did The Wiz.
Yeah.
And,
What?
Yeah.
The Lion?
Why?
Oh, so many schools do it.
No, but my school was like a third black, a third Hispanic, a third white. So The Wiz was a way to basically, have an entirely black musical, and then I was the head winged monkey.
Oh, that's an awesome part.
Hold on a second. How was it a way to have an entirely black musical if a third of the student body is not black?
I went to a public school that was limited in terms of
Ideas.
No, well, enthusiasm for the arts. Let's say that.
Right. All right.
If like the musical, a core group of people would go out for musical or speech team, drama, and so, but there was a great like chorus at our high school, and it was a great idea. Because if you do like Fiddler, it's hard to.
You can write your own ticket.
Yeah.
Is that what you were going to say?
No. No, but it would switch off. If they did West Side Story, then the cast would be predominantly Hispanic, and
Right.
so they would usually cycle. The drama teacher there would cycle through. Every
lovely,
every few years,
Yeah.
so that every part of the high school could have an opportunity to like get excited about a musical. And
That's lovely.
Representation is key.
Yay.
Drew, musicals?
I went to a small Christian school in the middle of a field that had chickens just around the campus.
So,
Just
yes.
so there was all these musicals you guys are talking about, never seen them, don't know what they're about. There weren't any arts. Like there was
Nothing, really.
Is this high school or grade
This is high school, grade
Okay.
school. I went there from like kindergarten.
Oh, it's one of those like K
yes,
to 12?
Yeah.
And so probably things were centered
that's-
around the church.
Yeah,
If there were
it was
activities
just like,
and things.
like it was. We did a one-act play. It was Bible. It was almost like Bible fan fiction. Like it was like, what if
a
what
YA.
if Moses did this? Like, I don't remember who I even played, but I do remember I forgot an entrance and one whole scene. Like we went to like this competition, and I remember like, oh yeah, I forgot that entrance, and therefore we cut that whole scene. And our critique afterwards was like, it seemed like a big chunk of the play was missing. But we did. There was a lot of
amazing they
singing.
invited critics.
Yes. I remember like there was a lot of singing, like church-related singing. Like a lot of people would like. A big thing at my school was during chapel, people who couldn't sing would get up and sign to a song, like sign language, like
but real sign language?
real sign
Okay.
language. No deaf people at my school, but just like somebody signing because they couldn't sing, like aggressively signing, like to a Christian hymn. And we were, and I guess that's talent. I was always like, nah, she can't sing. She just wants to get up and do something. Make her sit down. Put us somebody who can actually sing. I don't know. It was very...
The idea of somebody signing the song for nobody.
No one. For no one.
But this person definitely knew American Sign Language.
Well, I think they were taking some liberties. Like, I think there was... they knew probably like 80% of... sign language, and they were like really going big with like day.
Right.
Like, I do remember day, but like they would like just like
Yeah.
It looked like somebody like bringing in an airplane, like telling an airplane where to go.
So you don't know a lot of these musicals?
No,
because you would love them.
I know,
and you should do them. You would crush.
I
musicals.
would.
You'd have a blast.
I would love to. I just recently like kind of met someone who does musical theater, and they're like. They would just make all these references like you guys are making, and I'm like, I don't know what any of this is. And it
was Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yes, yeah. What are you talking about, Lin?
Hamill who?
A lot of the like original movie versions are so great, like the ones from the 40s and 50s.
Oh, yeah.
So you should watch them. Oklahoma's fantastic.
We just watched Singing in the Rain the other day. It's insane.
It's insane.
The stuff that they do in that musical, and then I think a few weeks later I saw La La Land, and I was like, why did they bother doing this?
I can't. I was supposed to go to the movies the day Debbie Reynolds passed, and I was like, nope, not going to do this today. I would say that American in Paris, I think, is better than Singing in the Rain. Have you seen that one?
Yes, we saw it. We watched it in
one.
Paris.
Really?
Oh, come on. That's so cute.
We stayed in one night and we watched American in Paris, where it's like so clearly not in Paris at all. It's on a soundstage where they might as well be just drawings of buildings behind them.
They are like, that's part of the conceit. Half of them are just drawings.
Yeah.
They're just like, we're dancing in a watercolor.
All right, guys, everyone shut up. We're going to take another break. When we return, we will have a location for our improv, and we will do that improv. All this and nothing else when Spontaneanation returns. Donor shout-outs. That's right. Some people donated to the show to keep it going. Thank you for doing that. First, we have... Who is this person? Why, it's Elizabeth Ventura, I think, based on this handwriting. It could be Ventura, but I bet it's Ventura. Elizabeth Ventura. Wait a minute, not the lovely Elizabeth from professional wrestling, who was married to... Was the lovely Elizabeth married to, what's his name? Macho Man Randy Savage? We'll never know. Anyway, Elizabeth, thank you very much for donating $100 to keep Spontaneanation happening. Thank you. Yeah, did you sign this, Drew?
I think I did.
I think you did too. It looks
that's
like.
me.
Yeah, there you go. Cool. Drew, get out of here. I'm recording donor shoutouts. Oh, what a rude boy. Thank you to W.J. Moore, the noted billionaire, for donating $200. Thank you, W.J. That makes Elizabeth's $100 seem like bullshit. Sorry, Elizabeth, but look, W.J. Moore beat ya. He doubled your amount and made you look like a real nobody. Thank you. I'm kidding, of course. Thank you to everyone. Thank you, W.J. Moore, for that $200. And this guy doing it, I feel like kind of Price is Right style. W.J. Moore, fuck off, because this guy, David F. Razildo, he donated $207. Lucky 7 on top of 200. Thank you very much, David F. Are you really a David F, or are you copying me? Guys, don't copy me. All right? Let's all be our own people. That's why I separated myself from the 1 billion Paul Tompkinses out there. David, thank you for your $207. WJ, thank you for your $200. And Elizabeth, thank you for your $100. You guys are all great. You didn't have to do that, but you did. It really means a lot to me personally, and it really helps out the show. So thank you very much. That was Donor Shoutouts. Go to bed.
What pissed me off?
Welcome back to Spontaneanation. We just can't.
We can't.
We can't. Other people have to use the studio. We had an extended off-air conversation about La La Land. By the way, we're recording this in March. This is coming out in April. People hopefully will not still be talking about that movie. All right. If you liked it, good for you. Go ahead. I'm not going to talk you out of liking it. Okay, guys. We have our location provided to us by engineer Ryan, so there will be no conflict of interest for the improv.
Thank you, Ryan.
And look at you. So courteous, Mandell.
My mother bought me the book by Peggy Post when I was young, so.
Who's Peggy Post?
You mean Emily
Post's daughter. No, Emily Post's daughter, Peggy Post.
Update.
Peggy
Update,
Post.
which includes
Emily Post
thanking
died.
podcast engineers?
Yes. She's much more specific than her mother.
If a podcast engineer should provide an improv location, a thank you is appropriate. All right, we have our location. We are ready to begin our improv. But first of all, just as you know, in order to aid us in our storytelling, we use 3 sound effects that move us about in time. Let's say we're in a scene. We want to find out what's happening someplace else at the exact same time. We use this meanwhile button. Same time, different place. Let's say we need to travel backwards in time. We want to find out how something came to be. Someone's having a memory. We will use this flashback sound effect. It makes sense. But you can't stay in the past forever, folks. So let's say we need to return to the present day or travel forward into the mysterious future. You'll hear this flash forward sound effect. Meanwhile, flashback, flash forward. Mandell is committing them to memory, but also attaching a physical movement to them.
As I always do.
As you always do. Here's what you don't know. If you've never seen Mandell speak in person, she's like jiggling all around.
If you couldn't get tickets to my last show.
She attaches movements to every word she speaks.
People love it.
Yes, and she knows what a wallet tastes like because so many people think she's having a fit. All right.
Save her.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to begin our improv by revealing our location, and that location is a parallel universe. A parallel universe. We take you now, various reactions. We take you now to a parallel universe. Blimp tickets. Everyone have their blimp tickets?
I have mine, yes. Thank you.
All right, then you can step onto the blimp.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
May I use this blimp ticket at a later date, or do I have to use it right now?
That's a great question.
Do you have your blimp ticket, ma'am?
I actually don't have my ticket. I was told I could buy my ticket here, but I want to know if I buy it here, if I can also use it at a later date.
I would also love to purchase a blimp ticket here using our block currency. I have a bag of blocks.
Are they alphabet blocks or just the regular plain blocks?
A mixture of both. They're both currency.
Oh, you've done very well for yourself, sir.
Thank you.
Well, in answer to your questions, the blimp ticket must be used now.
Okay. All right.
Yes. You cannot purchase the blimp tickets on the blimp. You have to make sure you purchase them at the blimp kiosk. And what was your question, sir?
Yes, her question. I was just saying that I have currency to purchase it.
Oh, so you had the same question, but you wanted to brag about your blocks.
Yes.
But we have to walk all the way back to the kiosk.
Son of a bad man.
Are you two together?
No, but I'd like to be.
This is interesting.
Can I?
He does have a lot of blocks.
Can I?
Hey, babe. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, God. Talk about timing.
Never mind.
Oh,
Sorry.
What? Hey, do you guys? I got my blimp ticket on my phone.
Wait, you already bought your blimp ticket?
Yeah, babe.
I didn't buy my
You're
blimp
being
ticket.
such a bad man right now, babe.
I gotta go all the way back to the kiosk. Why didn't you buy me a ticket when you bought yourself one?
I got my own ticket, babe. I thought
boy.
you had one.
This single St. Valentine's Day in July blimp ride is going to be quite the show.
Wait, you're single too? Did you see my blocks?
I did see your blocks, but I don't use blocks for currency.
Oh,
I know I'm a little out there, I guess.
what do you use?
Just a good pair of shoes. I know it's, atypical, but I feel like that's what we're really all going to need.
Now, look, the blimp has to leave. So if you want to buy a ticket, we do accept blocks, we accept shoes, we accept lessons in how to make things burn. And if you want to grant any titles to anyone, I mean, that wouldn't be out of the question. I mean, I'm a humble blimpsman right now, but I wouldn't mind elevating my status.
Oh, you gotta be a guard, bro. You get to go anywhere the king goes and just reap those benefits.
Well, of course. I mean, it would be great to be a guard.
Humble Blimpsman, what's your name?
I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry. I dropped.
Are you asking me a question? Or?
Yes, Humble Blimpsman, what's your name?
Oh, all right. I didn't know if you were launching into some sort of nursery rhyme or
I don't
something.
know. His inflection did sound a bit weird.
It did sound a bit. Are you aware, sir, that sometimes your inflection is a bit formal and stilted?
Sorry, my arms are heavy from these bags of blocks.
Wait a minute. Where are you from?
Isn't it obvious?
Son, you must go to the human planet.
No, I don't want to go to the human planet. I want to count my blocks.
But you shall take these blocks and you shall turn it to currency. You will be a king.
I want to be a little boy forever.
Nope. You will grow and grow and grow like a stalk of corn.
Look, these blocks have symbols on them. These blocks are plain.
Yes, you've already started your intense currency for this feudal system.
I don't want to share my blocks. I want to keep my blocks.
You must keep this family alive. Your brother died.
Anyway, I maybe should go to the kiosk and get a blimp ticket.
Yes.
Wait a second, I know you.
Huh?
Aren't you the king?
Defuk?
What?
Oh, forgive us. How did we not know?
No,
Son
please,
of a bad
please.
man. I can't believe the king is here.
Bad man on ice.
Get on your knees. Everyone get on your knees.
No,
Get
no,
down,
no,
get down,
no, no,
get
Get
no,
down,
no,
as
no.
low as you
Kneel
can.
before you, my
Lower,
king.
lower.
Kneel before you.
We all must say the chant that we say to the king.
Absolutely.
Please, no, it's too erotic. Please.
Oh, king, you are great. Won't you give us blocks of 8?
Yes.
Perfect end. We really nailed the ending.
Hear ye, a proclamation from the king. From now on, if any citizen greets the king, if you see him out in public, there's a chant you gotta say.
A new chant.
Yeah, new chant. New chant. Now
We
look,
just memorized the old one.
put that out of your mind. Here's the new chant, all right? And pay close attention to the ending. Oh, I'm not feeling so good. All right, it goes like this. Hey there, king, you're so great. Won't you give us blocks of 8?
Okay. Was that part of it, or are
Yep.
you sick?
No, I get it. It's like, you're trying to show how much it pains you to be in the king's presence. That's what the end of it is.
He's bleeding from his mouth and nose and ears.
It sounds good to me.
Please, get up, please. Please, get up.
Your Majesty,
No.
Your Majesty, forgive me for trying to get you to buy a ticket to the blimp.
Look, I was trying to go incognito, which is why I put on these fake ears.
They're smaller than your regular ears.
Yeah, how did you do that?
You compressed your
stuffed-
natural ears into smaller ears.
Only the king can do something like that.
No, these are widely available at any corner shop.
King, can I ask you a question? So what do you think? I'm trying to open that business, that Italian restaurant. Did you get my? I'm in your entourage, and I just
Wait,
give me some
you're
blocks.
in the king's entourage?
Yeah, I'm a
Bow
guard.
down, bow down.
Oh,
Get
yes,
low.
do the-
Get
do
low.
the
and
guard
bow
chant.
down.
You're his girlfriend, but you didn't know?
Don't bow down. Don't.
Yeah, I
just,
keep her in the dark about a lot of stuff.
He's the king's turtle. You don't bow down to him.
I'm the turtle. What up?
Yes. Okay. What up, turtle?
So yeah, you got some blocks for my Italian restaurant?
Perhaps. I need to see a more detailed business plan. Right now, all you have is spaghetti and meatballs.
Him and detail don't go together.
Is that so?
What's that supposed to mean?
Do you have any other examples of this?
What kind of grocery list is this? It just says food.
It says white bread and rice. What?
Well, am I supposed to get brown rice or white rice?
I don't know, babe. It doesn't matter to me, all right? I like the way white rice tastes. If you want to... What do you want? You want me to be more detailed in the list?
Yeah, I would like a more detailed relationship overall, starting with this list.
Okay. I'll try to do a little bit better. I'm sorry, all right?
Also in the bedroom. Details would be great.
Details?
Yeah.
In the bedroom?
Yes.
She said details in the bedroom, bro?
Yeah, dude, I don't know what that means, really. Does that mean, like, be more attentive or just, like, say, have more things?
Yeah, dude, have more things. Dude, that's how your parents got it made, man. That's how they made a baby.
That was just a quick snippet of you crying.
Yeah, dude, and my parents... Yeah, anyway, you get what I'm saying?
Wah, wah. Is that what you want in the bedroom?
I mean, that's a start. You know?
Listen, babe, I ran over and talked to my buddy in the other aisle of the grocery store.
Yeah.
And he gave me this long history about his backstory, about him crying.
Was it Dixon?
Yeah, Dixon.
I told you to stop talking to Dixon about us. He never gives you good advice.
Dixon is the man, babe.
Attention, shoppers. We've just been informed the King's Chanceman has died. He had a heart attack and spit up a bunch of blood. It was pretty gross. So,
Oh, no.
new chant coming soon. So, in honor of him, just really try to stick that landing. Okay. All right, shoppers. I love you.
King, I have a question for you. Now that your cover is blown, are you here on this St. Valentine's Day in July blimp ride for singles because you yourself are single?
Your Majesty, do you seek love on my blimp?
Yes, humble blimpsman, I do.
I'm honored. I'm honored by your loneliness, sire.
How does one get an opportunity to fill the spot of your girlfriend? Or wife.
Let me
or
take off
queen?
these tiny ears.
Please do.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
There he is.
The king's majestic large ears.
I am afraid that the court has been trying to force certain marriages upon me with other royalty in other countries, and I don't want to marry for power. I don't want to marry for alliances. I want to marry for love.
What? You want to marry for what?
Love.
What?
Love.
What? Coincidentally, I am also here for love on this singles blimp ride. Perhaps it is Kismet.
Isn't it Kismet?
Kismet. How do you say it?
Now I don't know how I say it.
I believe it's Kismet.
Kismet.
Because you have met your soulmate.
Oh, and you want to kiss
them.
I would love to kiss my soulmate. I'm afraid I haven't met them yet.
Okay, great.
It's interesting to think that two people could be in love and yet not together. You know?
It is interesting to think that.
Isn't it interesting? If a movie were to end that way and the two lovers weren't together, it would maybe be mildly infuriating.
Would they be with other people, is what we're saying? They would be with other people, but not with the ones they love.
But if they had a child, would they have the
Pretending
same
to love.
nanny in both situations?
Yes, yes, of course. Well, you don't need, your instincts for a nanny don't disappear because you married to someone else.
Of course.
Great point.
Anyway, I'd love to kiss my soulmate is what I'm saying, and I'm hoping it's one of you four on this.
Let me get in on that, King.
Wait,
So you're really opening it up to anyone.
Yes, Turtle, a humble blimpsman. Let's see what's up.
You mean a humble blimpsman or even a king's turtle could be a consort to a king such as yourself?
And I'm just a regular lady. I feel like I might be I'm actually single. I might be the most viable option. I'm just pointing out
She's
that
a regular
I'm
lady.
just a regular lady.
Well, what are the qualifications?
Yes.
Yeah, what are the qualifications, Your Majesty?
Well, I'm gonna need to the way you move. Dun-dun-dun.
The king sings.
So that's one thing.
What?
Your Majesty, what is this song? You must have just written it all by yourself.
How goes it with our agent on the parallel Earth?
He is doing well. For some reason, he is singing Outcast tunes from 2005.
What?
Yes.
He's going to give himself away.
I know. He seems like he doesn't know what is current or hip.
Now, wait a minute. Why is he singing Outcast songs? He's not looking for love.
No.
He's not, or you're shocked?
Oh, I did not think of that. Oh, heavens to Blimpsy. He must need something that we can't provide. If he does this, he will marry one of the Earthlings, and then all is lost.
I just think if I can meet the right person and we can make love in my Chevy van, and it's all right with me.
Oh my God.
I have a Chevy van.
What is a Chevy van, Your Majesty?
A Chevy van. It's a mode of transportation that has a back seat large enough to lie down in and make love.
Oh, right. Like that song, Bye, Bye, Miss Utopian Pie. I drove my Chevy van to the levee and then I die.
Yeah. Yes. But I didn't sing that one because I don't wish to die. I wish to make love in my Chevy van.
Of course, Your Majesty. Of course.
King,
I'm so sorry.
with
Wish you long life.
respect, you haven't given the qualifications yet.
I guess I don't know what they are. I assume that once love is presented to me and my soulmate makes him or herself plain to me, I will know what the qualifications for love are. Why, they might be the wonderful shoes that you're wearing, single lady.
Thank you.
I noticed that all the single ladies are wearing those.
All the single ladies?
All the single ladies. Humble Blimpsman, I really like your hat that looks like a blimp.
Well, thank you. I made it myself. I fashioned it from a pair of shoes that I bartered.
Oh, wow. And it does actually have a little burner in it. And you can lift yourself off the ground?
Very slightly. Watch. See, just like an inch.
More of a hover.
Yeah, it's more of a hover.
Just to get
But I
over a
am in the
puddle.
air,
Yeah.
technically.
To get over like a puddle or wet area of carpet.
It's not
Exactly.
flying, but it's something.
It's a little something.
It's hovering.
It's hovering.
And Turtle, I like your gold chain.
Thank you very much. Aha. Hush that fuss. Everybody move to the back of the bus. You like that song, right, King?
I love that song. Oh,
We have that in common.
you know, that bus that you speak of looks a lot like my Chevy van.
Yes.
There's room for lovemaking in the bus as well?
I hope so.
Since we all like music, perhaps we could compete for your love by putting on some sort of a musical performance for you?
A talent show?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Can I be the guy who beats his wife?
It wouldn't be a stretch.
Details.
Dark.
No.
I chose the wrong details, I guess.
Turtle, that might be negative points for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, have we started already, Your Majesty?
No, but that's just the first thing.
Oh, okay.
That's the first negative thing.
You're not going to be in love with me because I currently beat my wife? Is that a bad thing?
Yeah, it's not points in your favor, is what
Okay.
I'm saying.
Okay.
So that's one thing. I'm tipping my hand on one thing.
We can go ahead and say it's bad. What is this, an alternate universe? It's bad to beat your wife.
Lock him up.
Lock him up. Wait, who?
Lock
who
him.
up? You?
No, who cares?
The King's Turtle?
It's fun to say.
Lock him up. Lock him up. Yeah, even if it never leads to anything, it's just fun to say.
Is that the name of our musical?
Wait, we're doing a musical.
Lock him up?
Well, it's a talent show that morphed into a musical.
That's right. Your Majesty, we'd like to put on a musical for you. And then whoever does the best in the musical, perhaps that's the person you'll choose to be your consort.
Well, I don't think you can properly do this musical without a bunch of blocks.
An investor, you'll be our angel for
Of
this
course.
musical?
I love this idea.
Oh, great.
Part talent show, part, I don't know, some kind of feudal outrage toward someone.
That's right.
So we have a few months to get it together, or do you want it to happen right now? We have to write it and stuff.
I mean, definitely now would be more urgent and, more interesting for the story's sake.
But if we take a few months to really craft it
Yeah.
and then perform it, I mean, it'll be pretty great.
What about
Yes.
somewhere in the mid? What about an hour? Can we get an hour to just?
Your Majesty,
like a
Give
breakout
us an
session.
hour to
might we
make
have
a
an hour?
musical.
Might we have an hour?
Give us an hour to make a full-blown musical.
You know what? I'll go over to the kiosk and buy some blocks.
Oh, Your Majesty, your money's no good here. no matter what it's made of.
Wait, actually, while
you
you're
You're
trying-
gonna wait. Currency? You're going to buy more currency?
No, I'm going to use my blocks to buy more blimp tickets for everyone.
Oh, good.
see.
I need a blimp ticket.
I have one already. Again, I'm the prepared one. I am the regular woman, just putting that out there.
I know I'm just a humble blimpsman, but for this occasion, no tickets are necessary. And yes, regular lady, you will be able to use your ticket at a later date.
Wow.
Christmas has come early this December.
Well, I'll go make a few communications on my own and leave you an hour to create this musical, if that's good for you.
Yes,
Thank
it
you
is.
so
Thank you,
much.
Majesty. Guys, what are we going to do? We're going to put together a musical in an hour?
Who suggested
this
that?
was ill-conceived.
Yeah.
The last time they prepared a pie for the king, it wasn't good and they were all killed.
That did happen.
That was just a pie.
So
Also-
what's going to happen if a musical's not good?
And they had months and months to make that pie.
Yes, he granted them a long time.
Could
took
be
us-
why it wasn't good, because it was
probably too
months
long.
and months.
Well, 10 minutes have gone by, just checking in.
Oh, we're doing great.
great,
We're doing
great.
great. Making a lot of progress.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going really
King,
good.
So many ideas.
Oh, King, if you don't mind, I'd love to borrow your ear for a moment. Could you come over here?
Oh, my fake ear?
No, I just wanted to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
So I was wondering if maybe you could help us write some lyrics, and then we could incorporate them into what we've already been working on, which is tons and tons of stuff. But I just thought maybe you could, sort of get the yarn ball rolling.
It would be nice to include one of your creative thoughts in there. It's a tribute, of course.
Yes.
And you have such a way with words.
Oh, you really do.
Nope. Ta-ta.
Shit.
Oh, this fucking king.
Do we even
God,
have
he's
a
killing us.
plot? Do we even have
killing us.
some kind of story?
He just
Honey,
said
honey.
nope. He didn't even
Flat out
entertain the
no.
idea.
Yeah, he really. It's
Just
like he
very
knew we were going to
rude.
ask. And
Yeah, and
so
just
rude.
did not
Maybe-
want to partake.
But he's the king.
All right,
Yeah, you're right. He's the king. He's the
I've
king.
got
Okay,
something. I've got
okay.
something.
Oh, okay.
You've got
Okay.
something? Yeah.
Maybe it should just
What's
be
your name again, by the way?
Yeah, what is
What
your
is
name?
anyone's name?
Bernice.
Wait. Bernice?
Of course.
Yours.
Of course it is. Of
Yes,
course it is.
Of course.
Bernice,
And
forgive me.
your abusive husband?
Turtle.
Turtle. Oh, your name is
He's the
actually
King's
Turtle.
Turtle.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
King's
yeah. I'm the
Turtle.
King's Turtle. He changed my
Bernie-
name.
Bernie
but he
and
changed
T.
my name from
Bernie and
Bernie. Bernie.
Bernie, not
Bernie.
not Bernie.
Not Bernie. Bernie.
Bernie.
Oh, I see. And then humble blimpsman.
It's embarrassing.
No, nothing is.
Please.
What should we name this beautiful child?
I feel as if he should have a name of exalted status, that everyone will bow down and respect him in the future.
Okay, I always go for the anonymity of a plain name that allows him to flexibly travel through life.
A plain name.
But we can merge these two ideas.
All right, you say we'll say our ideas at the same time. So you say yours, and then I'll say mine after the traditional countdown of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Geronimo.
Sam. Ooh.
My name is Sam Geronimo.
Geronimo. Yes. Geronimo.
It was misspelled on my birth certificate. The nurse was drunk. The nurse in the office.
Hey, guy to write a birth certificate.
His name is Sam Geronimo.
His
Sam Geronimo.
name is Amanamino.
Sam.
What? No.
Amanamino.
No, my God. Sam Geronimo.
Samanamino.
You guys are creative. Are you guys gay for each other?
Oh, listen, you drunk bad man.
Huh?
His name is Sam Geronimo.
Samanamino.
So your name's not Humble?
Well, it's a mixture of humble and proud, I suppose. Oh, you mean
I thought your first name was
you
Humble.
thought my full name was Humble Blimpsman.
That's what we've been referring
And
to.
I happen to be a Blimpsman.
Well, I thought that's why you became a
Well, yeah,
Blimpsman.
like a porter.
Prophecy,
or-
sort of a prophecy. You know?
Smith. We're often blacksmiths.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a million years ago. That
Or yesterday.
Yeah, or like Steve Accountant.
Yes,
We all know Steve
We
Accountant.
all know
Steve Accountant?
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
my accountant.
He's my
Really?
dentist.
He's my Steve.
He's your what?
My dentist.
No.
He has been taking those classes.
Crunched enough numbers for the day. Time to get inside someone's
He does wonders with crown work.
Really? I'd love to get his number later. I just use him as an accountant, but he must have some sort of
Crown
different
work.
number for
The king. Guys, what are we
Where
doing?
have we been? We've just been getting everyone's
I'm talking
names.
about Steve Accountant for 10 minutes.
Maybe that's what the
What if-
musical should be about, Steve.
What if we just plagiarize a musical? He'll never know.
There is that existing musical about Steve Accountant. We
Yes.
could
Yes.
just-
Yes.
He'll never know.
He'll never find out.
All right, so we're agreed. We'll just perform the musical Steve Accountant.
Yes.
It's the best musical.
But we do have to. Oh, no, we don't have to. Remember, we were going to ask the king for a suggestion, and he flat out
and he
turned us
said no.
down.
He said no,
So that's a
thank you.
relief.
All right, just checking in. I know you got a little bit more time.
Well,
Oh, we're pretty
done.
good.
I think
Yeah,
we're
we're
done.
ready.
I'm feeling very
Yeah.
confident.
We did
Oh, really?
it.
And thank you for declining to contribute to it in any way. It actually made things easier, Your
Yeah,
Majesty.
it spurned us forward.
I didn't
Yes.
want to confuse the creative process.
But you didn't. So
Yeah.
what we have is, it might be a little rough, but it's definitely a full-blown musical that we'd like to perform. It's about an accountant named Steve, who also is a dentist.
There goes Steve.
Open up.
There goes Steve.
Open up your taxes and your mouth.
Oh, Steve. Oh, Steve.
This man, he opens mouths and he tells you what's in your accounts. He can give you a break next year and have you grinning from ear to ear. Steve Accountant Dentist. Steve Accountant Dentist. Steve Accountant Dentist. He'll fix you up in more than one way. Steve Accountant. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's just the opening number.
That's
That's
the
the opening number,
Sure,
but it's
sure.
the best part, really. There's only like 2 more songs
don't
in it.
think
We
we're
can't even
actually
really
supposed
call
to-
this a musical.
I don't think we're
It's
supposed
barely-
to explain the songs. I think we're supposed to go
just
right into
barely.
the
There's very
right. That's
dialogue.
true, that's true.
We shouldn't explain
yeah,
that. We
you're
should go right
Traditionally
into
in
the
musicals,
dialogue.
they don't stop after.
I like
No,
this.
they-
I like this part though.
Oh, you do, Your Majesty.
Well, now,
you do.
I like being included in this way in the creative process. you
Oh,
know?
okay.
okay.
Giving, I didn't want to.
Because there is some storyline that
There is some storyline.
we all know our characters.
Well, here I am, Steve, the accountant.
Steve, the accountant.
Yes, that's me.
There he is.
I'm new to this strange new town.
Welcome, Steve, the accountant. Everyone, gather around.
Oi, Steve,
What?
the accountant's
Why?
here. Steve,
Why?
oi, Steve.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome,
Hello.
Steve, the accountant.
Thank you.
I need my
Wait.
taxes done.
And I mean my teeth's done.
Steve, do you do anything else besides accounting?
Yeah, I do. I also like to look at people's disgusting mouths.
What was that you said?
I'm also a dentist.
He's a dentist. He's a dentist.
Why do I want to look inside your mouth? Why do I want to see your teeth both north and south? Why do I want to touch people's tongues? Why do I not just scale the accountant's rungs and become my own boss? That's what I want, either as a dentist or an accountant. I want that autonomy. Your Majesty the King, can't you see me cry out loud? I'm Steve, an accountant and a dentist, and I want to say I'm proud.
Wow, bravo.
That was the second song, Your
Yes, that was
Majesty.
the second
Again,
one.
we're not
The second
supposed to
one.
just discuss this.
He likes the part. He likes that part. Go with what he likes.
Bernice, goddammit!
Excuse me. It's me, the mayor, and I'm here to tell everyone in the town that we will not have mixing of the jobs. We will keep the jobs separate,
Mayor
but
Breitbart.
equal. It's me, Mayor Breitbart.
Matt Breitbart, could you expand on that?
If you want to work a job, you have to do only that job. There won't be nighttime or part-time or hobbies. One job for you and one job for me. Thank you. That is the end of this song. I was wrong. It keeps going. Now it's
Steve, it is your wife. I died. That ended my life. And I'm up here watching you from heaven. Please tell me the remainder of 7. I love that you know several different jobs. I'm hoping that you'll stay in lots of hobbies because you're my Steve. And you get a little bit sad when you don't have enough to do and you're home alone because I died a long time ago.
Bravo.
The next song. That's
Wow.
the next song. Yeah.
I like
so
that-
there's obvious tension.
I like that
Yeah.
the last two songs didn't have choruses and seemed to be
No.
one long verse.
Yes, exactly.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's-
Non-traditional.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Catchy,
Thank
unique.
you. Yeah, we wanted to do
was
something
that was
new
actually my
with the
idea.
genre.
Oh, yeah, that was Bernice.
And Bernice, of course, will take the next song, solo, if you will.
Yes. Well, we
it's-
have to do the let's do the build up into the song.
Oh,
or else
yeah,
the song
okay.
won't make
I like the
sense.
scene work. I like the scene work
I
too.
mean, it doesn't make
Thank you, Your
sense if we
Majesty.
just
Great
go
scene
straight
work.
into
Thank
it.
you. All right.
All right. Yes, I will approve this job. This is a farmer and only a farmer. What's next up on the docket, secretary?
Well, we have a bit of a predicament. Someone's come in, a woman. She wants a job,
Ooh.
but she's also a mother. She's willing to give
What?
up being a mother to have another job.
Huh?
Exactly.
Motherhood isn't a job.
So there's no conflict?
Wait.
Bravo, bravo, bravo! I love it.
There's actually,
love
there's
it.
actually
There
more.
was more.
There's
There was
more
actually
that,
more.
I
yeah,
thought
gets
you
to
were
a little-
unconventionally not having a conflict in order to end the story. Okay, yes, all right.
Full disclosure, Your Majesty.
Yes.
Someone forgot one of their lines, and so there was a whole scene missing that was
Someone
supposed to happen.
left. And I've just
They
been
didn't even
signing
end-
this whole time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, the magic of the theater.
Oh, you like it?
I do.
Oh,
He likes it.
you like
What?
it.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
What
Perfect.
is-
There's nothing
What's
perfect
going
about-
on? There's antennas coming out of your head.
What?
The more
What?
excited you get.
Yes. What?
Do you think that he received our antenna rocket?
Guess what? I think this guy is turning out to be a bad choice for sending to that Earth planet.
Boy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. Not everyone voted, and we just went with whoever they picked.
I know, we really should have been more engaged in the process.
We should have, but a lot of people felt ill-informed, and so they didn't want to.
I know. Some people were just pricks.
Yeah. So what do we do with this guy? Terminate him?
I think we just let him get hung out to dry and we pretend that nothing ever happened on our planet.
Okay, so we won't send the return ship for him. He just
Oh
has
my
to live
God,
there as a
no.
human. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
good,
oh,
good,
yeah,
good.
yeah.
I just want
I
to make
mean,
sure.
if
We're
it-
not wasting any more resources.
We're not
on
wasting
him.
any more
Okay,
resources.
No, definitely.
It's like if he might get torn apart by these people.
Totally.
Whatever.
Thrown in the sea. We don't
exactly.
care. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Wash our hands of it. Great.
Yeah, okay. Hey,
Yeah.
what are you doing, lady? You want to go to the movies?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
Oh, these are just. This is a hat that I put under. That I put under my hair.
What?
Your
just-
so-called majesty. I may be just a humble blimpsman whose name is Sam Geronimo. Geronimo.
Geronimo.
I always want to correct that drunk nurse.
But something's not right here.
You're right. You're right. This hat is not good.
2 antennas are not a hat.
Exactly.
Might there be a song about this?
From you?
Yeah, if you're.
We could do a duet, Your Majesty.
If you're the real king, you'll be able to sing a duet with Bernice here flawlessly.
That you already know.
That you already know. Bernice, pick a song that everyone knows in our world.
Yeah, I have it in my
you know,
head.
like Amazing Face or How Great Thou Fart.
I don't want to sing How Great Thou Art.
Yeah, those are child songs.
I don't want to hear it, frankly.
Yeah, we've all heard it enough. It plays every third song on the radio.
It's true. I feel like it's played out.
Amazing Face.
Let's do some sort of love song. Don't you agree?
What's
I don't want to fight anymore until next Tuesday. It's a great one.
Okay. Yes, one of my favorites too. Let me just push this hat down.
Hat.
Let's give him a chance.
Yeah, let's give him a chance.
Maybe it is a hat.
I feel like this dude's an alien. I want to rip.
What?
I want to rip him apart
Turtle.
and throw him into the sea.
That's treason. You could have your throat slit.
Well, let's see how this duet goes, and then we'll decide.
Thank you.
All right.
Bernice, kick it off.
I don't want to fight anymore, King. I just want to make love. Please tell me that you'll make love with me tonight.
I'm not gonna fight with you until at least next Tuesday. Maybe we'll make love tonight, but it'll be on my schedule. We ain't gonna make love unless it's on my schedule.
So far, flawless.
Please take off your shirt now and then lower your pants. We're gonna make love now, whether it's Tuesday or not.
They might actually fuck.
Here comes my shirt and here come my pants.
Husband, aren't you mad?
This is the perfect way to initiate
I should be mad.
romance.
I mean, he's the king.
You must enter.
It's
You
only
must
Friday.
enter me.
Whoa.
You
This
must
got
enter.
Jesus.
really.
You must enter
I forgot how
me.
racy this song
This
is.
song. Why does everyone know this song?
There's nothing to lay you down on. I'll have to pick you up and center you with my arms.
Even better, even better. I like it that way, even better.
I've penetrated you.
I always forget how long that song is.
It's like the Paradise of the Dashboard Lights of fucking terrible.
Oops, my hat popped back up. Wow. Well, thank you. That was quite a duet.
Yeah.
Your Majesty,
We're all uncomfortable.
given your performance of that 15-minute song, I think we're all on the same page here, right?
His performance was out of this world.
Jesus.
Yes, it was out of this world. You're obviously an alien.
You fucked up the bridge.
Is that why it was
You
so amazing?
fucked up the bridge.
What? But there was no bridge.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Why did you sing one?
Look, I'm so sorry. All right, fine. I'm an alien. But, you know, I think that our country is doing pretty well under the circumstances, and yes, there's room for improvement, but I don't think that we should just crumple the entire thing up and light it on fire just because we're unhappy with a few flaws. I think I've been doing a good job. I'm making a case to keep me, and yes, I'm an alien. I am from another planet.
Oh,
Man.
he's got a boner now.
He gave that really good speech, and I was starting to think, like, oh, maybe this guy's all right.
Yeah.
You mean
But
to
now-
tell me that I sang I don't want to fight until next Tuesday with an alien?
Yeah,
Yeah. You did.
for 15 minutes.
Does it matter? Does it matter if I'm an alien here legally or illegally? I did a good job. I was a good king. I've helped everyone under my powers. And yes, I lied a little bit. And yes, these blocks and this currency come from my home country. Well, you didn't know that, so I'm not saying it. Okay, that's new information for you, actually. These blocks,
They came from the home country? Okay.
they came from the home country. I had a bunch of them, and then I kind of made that the currency here. So
Oh,
that I
so
would
you...
already have.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
But
Smart.
I have your best intentions in mind. Humble Blimpsman, Turtle,
We never got my name.
single lady with nice shoes,
Thank you.
Still no name.
Bernice.
Bernice.
Thank you.
We had a nice duet.
We sure did.
It was really nice.
It was amazing.
I think I penetrated you actually on
I'm
accident.
quite certain you penetrated me.
No, it happened. We saw
Yeah,
it.
we were here
There was
for
no
it,
mistake.
unfortunately.
Several
Yeah.
times.
All right. Sorry
Despite
about that.
loving you, Bernice, I think you should be with him.
Thank you, Turtle.
I know it's
Thank
best.
you for setting me free.
What?
Whoa!
What is that?
Whoa!
Hello, my son.
Father, Father, I was in the middle of something with some
They
of my
must be
subjects.
speaking some
I
alien
know.
language.
I've
can't
been
understand
watching.
them.
I've
wish
been
I
watching.
Do you think
Translate
he's telling
it.
her about how he penetrated me?
I
Listen close.
care for
come
you,
on.
my son. I am sorry I sent you to this hell-ish planet.
Wait, Father, it is not a hell-ish planet.
It seems like they're arguing.
I just penetrated.
Son of a Batman.
It sounds like beeps and boops, except I think I heard the word penetrated.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So you have fallen in love.
Yes, I know that was against the plan, but I could not help it. This world is so beautiful. I could fall in love with anyone.
Oh, she's doing sign
Yeah.
language now. Does anyone know sign language?
That looks like day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, son, unfortunately, the High Council has decided not to accept you back to the home planet.
What? I don't care. The High Council can penetrate itself.
Come on, we
Oh,
can figure this out. It's
how
day
dare you.
plus penetration plus boobs.
Oh, did you execute him yet?
No.
Oh, hi.
I'm standing right here.
Oops.
Look,
Hello, President of the High Council.
Yeah, hi.
Did you hear me say that you can go penetrate yourself?
Yeah. My ears and antennae were burning.
President Fleegbaum, couldn't we grant a stay of execution? He is my only child.
Herman, this guy is the worst. He's a terrible spy.
I know. Frankly, he lost me when he started singing Outcast.
That was a while ago. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I haven't really listened much since then because I was so mad that that's the single you chose from that album to sing.
Well, as much as I'd like to spare him, I think he should be executed in front of these parallel Earth people as an example.
What? That's cruel. That's unusual. That's punishment.
That's right.
Yes, and that was what it was like back then. Since then, I've retired from the blimp service, but I'll never forget that day where we put on a full-blown production of Steve the Accountant, and we saw an alien executed by other aliens.
Wow, Grandpa.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
That's why we don't. That's why we don't have a king anymore.
Did that girl, Bernice, she really get penetrated?
Yeah, you really went into detail about
We are
that
very
alien
young.
and Bernice's sex.
I know. I
I'm
couldn't
worried
stop.
about Bernice.
I see it when I close my eyes. You know what I mean? Like, it was very graphic, and it was
Yeah.
It was
kind of like
something to
horror.
see.
No,
in
we got
public.
that. I mean, we
Yeah.
felt it,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, good. Well, I'm
Yeah,
glad I
felt
told my
too
story.
vivid, too vivid.
Can we watch that awesome classic movie, La La Land?
Sure, but not until you finish eating up all your shoes.
And it all happened in a place called Spontaneanation. Everybody watch Bajillion Dollar Properties. June 1st. I think it's a Wednesday if I'm not much mistaken.
It's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday. I've just been informed. Make sure you watch Shrink also on CISO. Shrink!
Shrike.
And who knows? Other people might have other jobs by the time this comes out.
Sure.
So watch everyone's shows. Look up
You never
everyone's
know.
names. Tawny, where can people find you online?
Trondy Newman on IG and Twitter.
Tim,
At Tim Baltz on Twitter and Alonzo Morning 33 on Instagram.
Mandel,
At Mandell Lace on Instagram, at Mandell Maughan on Twitter.
Drew.
At Drew Tarver on Twitter and Instagram.
Eban Schletter is Eban Schletter on all the things. How does Eban Schletter get spelled? It goes like this. EBANSCHLETTER. I am PF Tompkins on Twitter and Instagram. Go to paulftompkins.com. Rate us and review us on iTunes, guys. It helps the show out. If you're unsure about what to say, why don't you say a thing like this? Spontaneanation, will you marry me? Just kidding. I know you're a thing. Anyway, thanks for saving my life. Quite literally. I was choking on the absence of a podcast, and then you came along. Anyway, all the stars. Okay, guys. We will see you next time. Goodbye forever until next week. Thank you to Earwolf for hosting the show. Thank you to Engineer Ryan for engineering us all the way to the end of the show, which this is. Goodbye forever until next week. This is Paul F. Tompkins saying, Semper in Presenti.
So you're done listening to your show, excuse me.
Good for you, you
And
made it.
all you keep saying to yourself, yeah, good for you. Good for you. And like you keep saying to yourself, what do I listen to next? I finished the murder one and I finished the guy's missing one. Oh, I want another laugh. How can I laugh?
Well, you could turn on the Ronna and Beverly podcast.
Excuse me. Would it kill you to turn on the Ronna and Beverly podcast?
Yep.
You want to hear celebrities talk about their lives?
Yep.
You want to hear celebrities pushed against the wall, ask questions?
You want to hear two brilliant women tell you everything you need to know about life, liberty, and the pursuit of everything?
You looking for advice?
Then you should be listening to the Ronna and Beverly podcast.
You want to hear a bra commercial?
And if you've never heard the show before, feel free to start with the Beginner's Guide to Ronna and Beverly, narrated by the wonderful Paul Scheer. After you listen to us and fall in love, go to iTunes, Stitcher, all the apps, and go ahead and put in 5 stars. What's wrong with you?
We know people are listening. We're going to start going to weekly. We're at bi-weekly right now.
Yep.
Make it worth that time.
Yeah.
Kiss, kiss.
This has been an Earwolf production. Executive producers Scott Ackerman, Chris Bannon, Colin Anderson, and Paul F. Tompkins. For more media and content, go to earwolf.com.